This is day 10. Today, $82.88, okay? These are the trades, okay? Let's look at Bears 1. Again, I show the proof of the trades. So, $22.42, 5:30, okay? Eventually, I'm gonna stop showing y'all proof because you already know what you already know what I'm doing here, okay? So look, $2.42, okay? Remember I told you about the financing charges? No problem. The profits actually supersede. I can't never think of a word to say. The profits are actually much greater than the financing charges. So, all right, so that's Bears 2. So now let's take a look at Bears 3. Okay. Eventually I'm gonna stop showing each single. See, here's the problem. The stupid broker doesn't have your profits for the day. They eliminated that tab. At least I know when I was trade with this Forex account, meaning Forex.com, they actually used to have that option where they would show you the day P&L. None of these places show you the day P&L anymore. I guess that's because a lot of people was probably it's probably easy. Look, they want the gamblers to keep gambling, so of course you don't want to show them how much they actually lost. You want them to have to calculate it. And some people, I'm sure, they probably don't even calculate it. They just like, oh, I had a bad day. Not even knowing it, how much they actually lost. And before you know it, they back trading again. So anyway, all right, Bears 3. So we got financial charge. Okay, we got 232 and we got 290. Now the only reason why you got this financing charge here, which is much more than the usual financing charges of 4 cents, is because I actually have the 10x trade on this. Okay, so that's why I'm paying a little bit more in financing charges for this. All right, let's go to Bears 4. We gotta hurry up. We gotta make this video as fast as possible because I actually hate when people draw things up myself. So here we go. Boom, 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 boom. 212, 246. Okay. I'm telling you, this is like clockwork. You do not understand. This is like clockwork. I'm telling you, yo, this is why I ain't want to go public. Because I already knew that the powers to be found out what I'm doing. Okay, I already knew this. I said, once they find out what I'm doing, it's going to be a problem. And y'all don't believe me, but I already know what it is. This is why I was stalling on actually doing this. But I'm at the point where I'm trying to cash out now. I might as well make money off of all of the training that I put myself through. Literally 100 grand, if not more. Okay, so and here's the thing, you gotta understand something, man. I felt like I was so knee deep in trying to figure this thing out. That's why I ain't want to give up. Because when you pay so much, now I'm not charging you 100 grand, but when you pay, I would take that. I would gladly take that. But when you paying so much, you so knee deep in something, you don't quit. Because you like, man, I already gave all my all. Like, I've been consumed with this. Why am I going to give up now? And that's what happened. So anyway, so I'm rebuilding now from the actual a real blueprint now. All that money was experimental. All of it. And I don't look back on the past and say, oh, I should have, could have, would have. Like, nah, that was the route that I chose to take. I chose to look within. That's how I figured this thing out. I literally chose within. I did not care to go sit under somebody or any of those things. I didn't seek out a mentor. Okay? I literally sat and did this from the muscle. All right, here we go. Bears 5. All right. $2.04 and $21.84. And yo, listen, you have to understand this compounding stuff is real. Like, you see these little amounts. I think these accounts started at like 660. Trust me, these little amounts add up every single day. Look at all these financing charges. It doesn't matter because they're not 10x it. So I'm telling you, like, little by little, it adds up. It's cumulative. And that's what you're seeing. Because I was fascinated with the whole compound interest thing. And about, like, how it compounds when you don't lose. That was one of the things that pushed me to finding out the strategy. All right, the last one here, bears 2. So you see this, $24.36, July 28th. $24.36. All right, now, again, as I always tell you, I'm going to actually look at the accounts with you. Actually, you know what? We're going to do that once a week. We're going to prove the validity. But it's 20. Again, I'm going to remind you, though. It's 25,000. That's what we started with. The goal is 20%. We may fall short of it. We may exceed it. It's irrelevant. But the power of my strategy is that I don't lose money on the noise. Even if the market decides to do a definitive move, say to the downside, I will not lose money. It will tie up those other accounts, and I'm gonna have to fix them, yada yada yada. But I won't lose money. And then as the market is dropping, like I said, if it go heavy to the straight down, I'm saying I'm gonna make money on that side too, while I fix the other side. So I'm telling you, like, yo, I figured this out by combining so many things. And it ain't just having the strategy. You can get my strategy, but you need to know how I came to the conclusion that I came to. Okay? How I view the market. That's what you're going to pay me for. I'm going to teach you exactly how to do this. All right. Last thing I want to say. You see what I'm talking about? Look. At the end of the day, they was jerking people around, okay? These are some other trades I got on another account. At the end of the day, they was jerking. I ain't gonna use that term because I keep thinking jerk chicken. I don't know why. I don't even eat meat, but I keep thinking jerk chicken. All right, so look what happened. And I know this was the news that caused this, okay? I don't pay attention to news. I did say something that I'm going to be... And when I say I don't pay attention to it, meaning I don't use it to trade. But I did say it's something that I think I am going to start at least being aware of. But it's funny because the structure's set up. Okay, the structures are actually set up really before the move even happens. Okay? The structures are set up that way. So what I'm telling you is, like, for example, this is the 15-minute chart. Look, when that news came out, that thing was at support. Okay? It faked that to the downside. This is a resistance line. I hit that resistance line. Boom! Listen, I was like... So I do got these sells on. Okay, averaging down to somewhere down here. But I'm looking for a move back lower. I don't know. Look where it closed at. Now, it is the end of the week coming up. I mean, the end of the month. So, that may not be an actual... It may not break higher. Who knows? It may actually break higher, though. It may actually break higher. It may come down just a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. All right, anyway. So, the point is that you see the no-lose strategy on stuff like this. The no-lose strategy is beautiful. Because... all, you know, I didn't for that account did I 25? No, I didn't cash out on anything because I think my trades were only at like 26 or something like that, and it didn't move down enough for me to cash out the position. So anyway, you see this? Imagine if you was selling this, okay, and if you didn't use a stop, you know, it was at 40. Let's just say 40. Let's say you put a sell on at 45. And that thing is all the way up at 75, and you down 30 pips. If you use the stop, okay, probably because of slippage, you took a higher loss than, because I think I think this was heavy momentum, meaning like as far as the the spreads. I think sometimes the spreads start widening when these moves happen. Okay, so all right. So anyway, the last thing I'm gonna show you is check out my analysis that I do, a daily analysis. I think I'm gonna start actually. I was making a video and putting it on, uploading on Instagram, but I'm about to start. I think just putting it as a post because I don't know why the stories ain't working right. All right, so anyway, that's what the market did. It slightly went down. I didn't make any money on the no lose strategy. I didn't make any money on this move up because again, I only put the risk on at certain times, and I didn't feel comfortable putting the risk on. You know, even here, I didn't feel comfortable putting the risk on. When it starts to do this type of erratic behavior, I generally am just observing. I'm not trying to actively trade. I will trade those smaller accounts, or smaller positions, whatever you want to call it. All right. Anyway, follow me. I'm done. I'm sorry I took 11 minutes. I'm gonna start getting these videos down because I actually I don't know. I had to share the other stuff with you. All right, peace.